Good morning, neighbors. It is Friday, December 19th, 2025, and this is Sarah with you on the Murphy Morning Show, coming to you from the heart of downtown Murphy, North Carolina. Grab your coffee, settle in for a few minutes, and let us walk through what is happening around Murphy and our mountain neighbors today, so you can step into your Friday feeling informed and connected. Let us start with local happenings and community stories. Around Cherokee County, leaders and volunteers are still talking about how strong the community response has been this holiday season, from church groups organizing special Christmas services to local nonprofits pulling together food, coats, and small gifts for families who could use some extra support. Churches like First United Methodist here in downtown Murphy are gearing up for Christmas Eve music and candlelight services, inviting anyone who needs a place to feel at home for the holidays to come as they are and be part of the gathering. Over in Andrews, folks are still smiling from this year's Magic on Main and the gingerbread-themed Christmas parade, where classic cars, local businesses, and community groups lit up Main Street with lights, music, and a lot of heart. The parade also highlighted hometown employers like Moog in nearby Peachtree, reminding everyone how important those steady local jobs are for families all across Cherokee County. 37. In Murphy and across Cherokee County, law enforcement and county leaders continue to emphasize public safety as a top priority, especially heading into the busy holiday travel period. Recent sheriff's office updates have focused on cracking down on drug-related crime, using new tools like drones in critical situations, and encouraging residents to report suspicious activity so officers can step in early and keep neighborhoods safe. Those updates come with a reminder to look out for one another on the roads, at the stores, and at holiday events, especially when evenings turn dark and cold. 37. Regionally, there is also continued focus on emergency response and preparedness after a difficult year that has included serious incidents involving law enforcement and inmates in custody in Cherokee County. Hospitals and first responders have been revisiting training and communication protocols to make sure officers, medical staff, and the public are as protected as possible during high-risk situations, and community members have been offering prayers and support for families directly affected. 37. For neighbors who enjoy keeping up with arts and downtown life, the Murphy First Friday Art Walk wrapped up its extended holiday hours earlier this month, but organizers are already pointing ahead to the new year and another season of evening art walks starting back up in May. These events turn downtown Murphy into a lively, walkable gallery with local artists lining the sidewalks, live music on the square, kids' crafts, and small businesses staying open late, giving residents and visitors a fun, free way to spend a Friday night close to home. If you are looking slightly beyond Murphy, Blairsville, and the surrounding North Georgia communities are leaning into the holiday season with their mountain country Christmas in lights at the fairgrounds and a steady lineup of winery tours, live music, and seasonal events. That means if cabin fever sets in over the next week or two, you have options within an easy drive for outdoor lights, music, and a little festive escape, all while still supporting small Appalachian towns that feel a lot like home. Before we head into the weather, a quick request from this little corner of the mountains. If you enjoy waking up with the Murphy Morning Show and want to keep this hometown news and community conversation going, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. When you do that, it helps more of our neighbors across Murphy, Andrews, Peachtree, and beyond find the show, and it tells the platform that this kind of local mountain morning update matters. All right, let us talk about the weather for Murphy for the next 3 days so you can plan your weekend. Today in Murphy, you can expect seasonably cool December weather, with afternoon temperatures generally topping out in the low to mid-50s degrees, and morning and evening readings dipping down into the 30s. Skies will be a mix of clouds and some filtered sun, and there is a low to moderate chance of light showers, so it would be wise to keep an umbrella or a rain jacket handy if you are going to be out after work. Looking ahead to Saturday, temperatures should stay in a similar range, with highs in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees and lows in the low to mid-30s, feeling chilly but not bitterly cold for December in the mountains. Expect mostly cloudy skies with a continuing chance of light rain at times, especially later in the day. So if you are heading downtown, layers and maybe a warm hat and gloves will make a big difference once the sun goes down. 37. On Sunday, Murphy may see a touch more sunshine peeking through the clouds in between passing systems, but temperatures will still hover in that late December pattern of upper 40s to near 50 during the day and cold, crisp nights down near the freezing mark. There remains at least a small chance of a passing shower, but as of now, it looks like a decent day to grab some fresh air, run those last-minute grocery runs, or take a slow drive to enjoy any lingering holiday lights, as long as you keep a coat close by. Now let us run through some upcoming community events in and around Murphy to put on your calendar. Right here in Murphy, churches are in their final stretch of preparation for Christmas Eve gatherings, including a special handbell concert followed by a candlelight Christmas Eve service at First United Methodist Church in downtown. They are also inviting folks to help sponsor beautiful luminaries that will line the sanctuary steps for that service, with donations going to support the church's youth and outreach efforts, making it both a meaningful tribute and a way to give back. Also, in the coming days, several congregations and community groups in and around Murphy are planning free or low-cost holiday meals and fellowship times, especially for neighbors who might otherwise be alone or struggling with food costs this season. These events are a good chance to bring the kids, share a warm meal, and maybe sign up to volunteer, whether that means serving plates, washing dishes, or simply offering a friendly conversation to someone who really needs it. If you are up for a short drive, the Mountain Country Christmas in Lights continues over in the Blairsville and Union County Fairgrounds area with acres of Christmas lights, music, and photo spots that give families a festive evening out. Organizers encourage visitors to dress warmly, watch little ones closely near crowds and parking areas, and be patient with traffic as folks arrive and leave, especially on weekend nights when attendance tends to spike. 37. Live music fans also have options close to home and just over the line with local venues in Murphy and neighboring towns like the Mason Bar and Cherokee Cellars, as well as wineries and small stages in Blairsville hosting bands and acoustic acts through the weekend and beyond. These shows are a great way to support local musicians and small businesses at the same time. And as always, if your evening plans include enjoying adult beverages, please arrange a sober ride or designated driver before you head out. 37. That is it for this Friday's hometown update. Thank you for starting your morning here on the Murphy Morning Show and for being part of this community that looks out for one another, whether it is through a donated coat, a quiet prayer, or a friendly wave in the grocery store. This is Sarah wishing you a peaceful, cozy Friday and a safe weekend ahead, and inviting you to tune in again tomorrow for more local news, weather, and community stories from right here in Murphy, North Carolina.